I'm Michelle Cruz, and I am your Center School District Wellbeing Coordinator. I am so excited that my role here in the district is to help our students and our staff to provide opportunities to learn about and improve our physical, mental well-being by providing opportunities such as health screenings on-site where it's convenient for our staff, by providing opportunities for our students and staff to engage and learn together, to walk the hallways, to learn about nutrition, and really have opportunities to be the best we can be. Here are just a few examples of the different ways that as a center community, we are improving the health of both our staff and our students.
It was an eye-opener for sure. When it was first done, I had no idea that there was anything wrong as far as health-wise. It felt good, everything was good, but when we got the result from the screening, then we were able to start on medication that took care of the problem and kept everything on a level basis. And it was very beneficial to us.
Well, when I went to my first one several years ago, probably 5 years ago, back when I first started, I was not very excited about it. I didn't want to go. I didn't need someone else to tell me my own health issues because I own a mirror. I can see, I can see my own flaws. So I kind of rolled my eyes at it and didn't think it was that important. So I show up, still not very excited about it, still not very happy about it. And to hear someone else say to me that my blood pressure was great, my sugar levels were awesome, but my BMI level was morbidly obese. I decided that I couldn't live like that anymore, and my kids didn't deserve to have a mom who was morbidly obese by their classification of a BMI, and my students at school deserved me at my best too. So through that health screening, it was kind of like a wake-up call, and I decided from that point that I had had enough and I was going to make better choices from there on out. Absolutely. Without that wake-up call 5 years ago, who knows where I would be right now? Who knows what my health would look like? It would be a completely different story for me. And I'm just super thankful that I used to go back every single year and get that high five or, good job.
Especially the people that don't do periodic doctor appointments. Since the health screening, we see the doctor twice a year so that we can stay on task with the right medication, the right amount of medication. And so it's very beneficial.
So this is our lactation room. It's in Ms. Cruz's office. So if you want to follow me, you can see where we have been able to provide for lactating mothers who have recently had a baby and want to provide breast milk for their child while they're at work. Well, we did receive a grant, I believe, from the state of Missouri to increase women's health and knowledge of breastfeeding, and so we applied for the grant, and then we won, and I believe it was about $500 per building was allotted to create a lactation room. But one thing that every lactation room has to have is it has to be able to have a locking door and not be a bathroom, which is part of the reason the grant came about, because a lot of companies were unfortunately asking women to pump in the restroom, which is very unsanitary. And so the grant allowed the district to designate specific spaces for that instead of teachers having to pump in a restroom or trying to pump in their classroom or finding an office or something to displace somebody.
Lady Jacket Joggers is a program that was actually started by Katie Rammel, who is out on maternity leave right now. And it was a program that she started kind of with the idea that she wanted to empower young girls to be able to say no, to try to accomplish things that they might not necessarily have known they could do, and really just give them a voice and using running as an outlet. So, using a creative, healthy way to get them to understand that they have a right to say no, that they're in charge of their body, and just kind of spending that extra time with her as a mentor.
I made new friends that are on the Go team, and at first I did not like running because it was tiring, and now I will like it a lot.
One, that I was there with my friends. Two, well, I was outside getting exercise because I usually don't go outside a lot. And probably because I woke up in the morning, like to exercise and like that. Just have fun.
The best part, honestly, was when they came around the last corner, and we were standing there, and they were like, one more corner. They could see the finish line. Every single one of them, even the ones that were kind of like, I can't run that far. I'm just gonna walk it. There was this look on their face of like real joy and accomplishment as far as I'm gonna get a medal, and that was a really long way, and it's over. But again, like at the end, they were like, are we gonna have practice tomorrow?
We ran from the high school to Boone, and then we had to run back.
Because I haven't ran 3 miles, 3 and somewhat miles, because we usually run like about 2. Otherwise, the 5K was actually really fun.
I got first, and then 2 other girls placed. It felt good, but I was tired.
And so I think that there's a lot to do with it, just that sense of being proud of yourself, and that number, that badge, that was definitely, I think, it for them, and that's kind of just encompasses like what they took home as a whole.
Went to the health screening last year, and I was in a rush, just wanted to get through it, and they did my finger stick, did a blood glucose level, and the lady was very concerned. She said that my blood sugar was at 490, and it's supposed to be around 100. She wanted to call an ambulance for me, and I told her, I said, no, I'm gonna get back to work. I figured it was just a fluke, whatever I had eaten, whatever I had just drank before I went in and did it, that's what was wrong. And the more I thought about it, I thought even if that's a fluke, it's really high. So I made a doctor's appointment, and I think it was the next week I got in to see the doctor, and they do an A1C test, which measures your blood sugar over like a 3-month period of time, and it was extremely high. Put me on medicine. I learned that yes, people die every day from complications of diabetes and not taking care of it and monitoring it. So yes, lifestyle change, diet, exercise, and go to the doctor 3 or 4 times a year just to monitor it. It's been hard, but if I hadn't went to the doctor because of that reading at the health screening, I might not have. Now, the doctor said he hadn't seen a blood sugar that high that quick. So, yeah, I was very lucky that they caught that at the screening. I don't know how sick I would have gotten before I would have caught it.
Rest your head on your desk, sit up straight,